Hi, boys and girls. So I'm going to continue. Number 6. There are 120 people waiting for a ride. A van holds 6 passengers. How many vans are needed? Okay, so I'm going to do my cube, circle my important numbers. 120 people, 6 passengers. I'm going to underline my question. How many vans are needed? I'm going to rewrite that. So number of vans needed. Okay, I'm going to box in my keywords. How many vans? Okay, a van holds. So now I'm going to do my get groups each total. My total is 120 people. My each, okay, well, let's see. A van holds 6 passengers. Okay, so one van has 6 passengers. It wants to know how many vans are needed to hold 116 people. So each van holds 6 passengers. So my each is going to be my 6. Okay. My groups is what I'm going to be looking for. Okay. So let's see. If I know my total, I know my each, but I don't know my groups. What am I doing? Okay. So let me look here. I know my total. I know my each, but I'm looking for my groups. I'm still going to be dividing. Okay. So I'm going to be dividing 120 divided by 6. And again, if you notice, I have this one egg right here. So I'm going to move that egg, I'm going to drop it, cross it out, and I'm left with 12 divided by 6. So I asked myself, what times 6 is going to give me 12? That's going to be 2. So I move my 2 up here, and I know 20 vans are going to be needed. Okay. And just to remind ourselves, if we don't know, if I go into 6 here, I'm looking for 12. It's right here. If I go up, I get that 2. That's how I got 2. Okay. And when I bubble in my answer, I'm going to put it like this. 20 and 2, 0. Number 7, a play was performed 7 times. A total of 1,585 tickets were sold at the same number of people, and the same number of people attended each performance. About how many people attended each performance? Okay, I'm going to do my cubes. So it was performed 7 times, 1,585 tickets. About how many people attended each performance? Okay, so I'm going to rewrite my question. About how many people went to each, I'm just going to put event just to make it a little bit shorter. About how many people went to each event, okay? Underline that each. Now I'm going to box in my keywords, total. So it's telling me I have a total. Same number, each, about, and each again, okay? So that word about is going to tell me that I'm going to round, okay? It's been a while, but don't forget about tells us that we're going to round. So I'm going to do my get. I have my G groups, each, total. My total is going to be 1,585. Okay. My each, about how many people went to each event. If my each is in my question, that means I don't know it. And my groups is going to be 7. Now, before I can divide, I need to deal with this about. Okay. If about tells me to round, that means I need to round. So I'm going to round my biggest number, 1,585. If it doesn't tell me where to round to, I'm going to round to the nearest left. So that means my 1 is my baby. My mom is the 5. Okay. So if mom is 5 or more, baby is going to round up to a 2. So that means now I have 2,000. Okay. So now I can continue. So I'm going to forget about this number, and now I'm going to be doing 2,000 divided by 7. Okay. And if you notice, I have eggs. Okay. So I'm going to move those eggs. 1, 2. Okay. Now, really quick, I am not going to move this egg right here. Okay. And I'm going to explain that right now. The reason why I'm not going to move this egg over here with the rest of them is because my dividend, this number is my dividend. This number is my dividend, and this number is my divisor. Okay. My dividend can never be smaller than my divisor. My dividend always has to be bigger than my divisor. So if I move the 0 over here and I cross it out, that doesn't make sense. I cannot do 2 divided by 7, okay? So just keep that in mind. Your dividend always has to be bigger than your divisor, okay? So I can only move 2 zeros. So now I'm left with 20 divided by 7, okay? And if I look here, if I go into 7, there's no 20. So I'm going to have to draw for this, okay? So I'm going to make a group of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one group. And I'm trying to get to 20. Okay, so again, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So if I look here, we're looking for about. Okay, so I rounded and I got 20,000. I'm dividing by 7. So if I look here, I was able to make 2 groups, 2 full groups. So that means that I'm going to put 2 here, 200. Okay. I'm not going to include the remainder in this. I'm just going to include the 2 groups because it's asking about how many people attended. So I know for sure 2 groups. I have 2 groups here. So my answer would be 200. Okay, next one. Tyler donated a total of 42 books to a library. He donated the same number each day for 6 days. Which equation shows n the number of books he donated each day? So I'm going to do my cubes. 42 books, 6 days. Underline my question. Which equation shows n the number of books donated each day? I'm going to rewrite my question. Number of books donated each day. Okay, now I'm going to box in my keywords. Same number, each, which equation, each. And I'm going to do my get, groups, each, total. My total is 42. My each, if I look at my question, number of books donated each day, I don't know it. And my groups is my 6 days. So it doesn't want me to solve it. It just wants me to find which equation. So if I know my total, I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each, I'm going to divide. So I'm doing 42 divided by 6, and that answer is D. 9 says, Jordan has a box of 65 nails. Each model boat needs 8 nails to hold it together. How many model boats can Jordan make? Explain. So I'm going to do my cube, circle my important numbers, 65 nails, 8 nails. Underline my question, how many model boats can Jordan make? Rewrite my question, number of model boats. Okay, box in my keywords, each, how many model boats. I'm going to do my get, groups each total. My total is going to be 65. My each, if I read my problem carefully, each model boat needs 8 nails. So I do know my each this time, it's 8. My groups, I do not know. So again, if I know my total, I know my each, but I'm looking for my groups, I'm gonna divide. Okay, so I'm gonna be dividing 65 divided by 8. And if I look in here, I go down to 8. There is no 65. I have 64, I have 72, but no 65. So I'm going to have to draw. Okay. So I know one boat holds 8 nails. So I'm going to draw 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm doing this until I get to 65. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Oops. And 65. Okay. So to answer my question, how many model boats can Jordan make? So if I count my models, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's able to make 8. That is my answer. Okay. If I wanted to put my full answer here, it'd be 8. Actually, let me make this. Okay. It would be, so 65 divided by 8. It would be 8 with a remainder of 1. That would be my full answer. Okay, but they're just asking how many model boats can he make. That's why it's just 8. Okay, number 10. An astronaut collected 56 moon rocks. She has 7 bags to put them in and wants to put the same number in each bag. Which equation shows how to find the number of n of moon rocks she can put in each bag? So I'm going to do my cubes. 56 moon rocks, 7 bags. Underline my question. Which equation shows how to find the number of n moon rocks she can put in each bag? I'm going to rewrite my question. It's looking for number of moon rocks in each bag. Underline my each. Box in my keywords. Same number. Each. Which equation? Each. Okay, I'm going to do my get. Groups each total. My total is 56. My each, if I look at my question, number of moon rocks in each bag, I don't know it. So my groups is 7. And I'm only trying to do the equation. I'm not looking for an answer. So I'm going to write 56 divided by 7, which is A. When you do your test, please make sure that you write as much as I do. Do your get. It's very important that you do your get and your cubes. And please rewrite the question so you can actually comprehend what is the problem asking you.